Good morning. Good morning. Uh-huh. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Are we up to date? I can't see if you hearing me or not. Mm-hmm. Good morning. Okay. All right, we here. Hello. Every time I try to get out the hood, they bring me back down. Every time, don't fail. I'm just trying to do my job. Get on the big stage and tear the media ass apart. Now, I think we have a failure to communicate. I think you think I use opinions when I attack the media. I think that's what this problem is. I think you think I'm like you and I use my opinion to attack media. So I make a take. Your panties getting wet. Start creaming inside. And then you come at me like my information is wrong. You think I'm gonna go on first take with guys up there who has a research team, producers in the ear, and you think I'm gonna come on there and say some shit that will get facts checked in real time? You think I'm that dumb nigga? Oh my God. Too raw for TV, then you got me fucked up. There's a reason big media left me alone on takes. Because when they get to Googling and snoodling and calling and trying to find out, nigga, I was on it. I say shit that just don't be said. When I talked about the 80s and said Detroit Pistons was the first team with a private plane and that was the advantage that they had over the rest of the league, you niggas didn't hear what I said. And when Isaiah Thomas addressed me, it was what? Yeah, we had a plane. You should be thanking us that y'all are flying private. So I was correct. See, I do research, man. I don't use my feelings on my takes. See, I'm supposed to be a journalist, which means take feelings out of it and then report. See, I've been a Laker fan since '96. So growing up, I was forced to be a Jordan fan. Just a little background. Forced to be a Jordan fan. Then Penny Hardaway came along. On draft night, what I seen, Memphis 25 highlights. On draft day, he instantly became my favorite player of all time and the second best player in the NBA ever. Right? So it was Jordan 1, because I was programmed Jordan. 2, Penny Hardaway, 0 stats. Gil, you be dead wrong. Hold that thought. 97 dunk contest, February 8th. Third dunk. East Bay by a high school kid by name of Kobe Bryant. He instantly jumped Penny Hardaway and became the second best player in the NBA. For me, my list. See, y'all never, see, I don't argue my list because it's my list. It's my personal list. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. That's my list, nigga. That's my list. I don't need to argue that. When I argue the consensus list, the media list. See, the list that the media has put. Instead of arguing it, I research to find out why is the list the way the list is. Months and months, calls. Hey, do you have a vote? Hey, so what is the criteria? How is this list? Why is this list? And then I get my answer. And that's what I argue. Now, Mr. Raw, too raw for TV, you should blame Dreamer Pro. You should blame Charles. See, Charles was you before. Gets his ass whooped on information. Because Charles likes to use just his emotions and his feelings. So he showed me this because I think he wants me to whoop your ass with information. So the ass whooping you's about to get, you think Charles, you talk to him. Say, how about this? You two niggas team up. You know how like two niggas get their ass whooped, then they become best friends? That's what this should happen right now. Now, y'all can hear me now, right? I think y'all can hear me when it's like this.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Hey, I think when I switch to the YouTube, the audio doesn't come with it.
On the roadcaster, you can't hear it?
Nah, I don't think so.
Is it on the speaker logo? Is it on Pro Chat?
When I switch to YouTube. So when I hit the YouTube button where I can use my YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, so before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to the myth, the legend. I think I messed that up.
All right.
And then mute that mic. Yeah, right now.
Lock it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. All right. Are we up? Are we up? Can you hear me? Let me see. Can you hear me? There we go. We're good. We back. Ah, okay. Thank you. We good. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. My bad. I'm not technical with the technical stuff. I'm only technical in the surgeon stuff when I'm cutting the nigga stomach open. Now let's go back to the program. Sorry about the delay. All right, let's hear what my man gotta say. Nigga don't even want to show his face, but it's cool. I don't need a face to slice a nigga up.
Been ordered in there. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, the brother Robert Mason coming through.
Oh, here this shit go. Now we echoing. All right, hold on. Now we got an echo. No, it has an echo now.
It has a what?
Echo. It's echoing when the video is being played.
Okay, so can you FaceTime me and undo what we did, the three dots?
On the sources?
No, on the YouTube video source that we clicked on the three dots.
Audio advanced.
Advanced audio property.
Turn off the monitor.
Yeah, just put monitor only.
Okay. Here, let me see.
And then also the mic aux at the top one.
With a $10 donation via the
No,
page.
I got it. He's normal. The nigga's normal now.
All right, yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, okay, now we can hear this nigga at normal speed. Let's go.
And I saw your note about the city of Memphis and its history. I'm going to do a Patreon about that probably today, if not today, tomorrow. So those of you on the Patreon, look out for that video. It's a $2 tier a month and the $5 a month tier for those interested in signing to the Patreon. A lot of videos already up there.
I'm gonna just be honest with you, fam. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't mean to hate on your Patreon, but if you are giving out information on your Patreon like you did here, hey, y'all should save y'all motherfucking money until this nigga upgrades on how he pushes out his information. Just, you know what I mean? I'm not saying don't sign up to the Patreon and spend $2. All I'm saying is make sure this nigga is top tier, okay? Before you sign up and spend $2 for an inaccurate ass nigga like this.
Well over 1,000 videos have been uploaded on the Patreon. A lot of videos. So, look forward to that coming. I've been uploading a lot over there too. So let's talk about this, man. It's, we've been saying this for a while. And a lot of people say, oh, we're paranoid. It ain't really. Now they're seeing it. There is a concerted effort to prop up the current batch of players, or to prop up players who have been seen as great, but not all-time great. And to prop up LeBron Ramon James by default by bringing down two players who have been revered for the past two generations of ballers, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bean Bryant. Now, in this particular situation, I want to focus on Kobe Bean Bryant. Now, mind you, this is coming from a guy who was once seen as one of the biggest haters of Kobe Bryant. So this ain't a fanboy. Okay. This is a guy, as I've told you before, I'm a guy that tells you how I really feel.
See, that's where how you feel. How you feel is very different for fact-based subjects. See, there you go, feelings.
Kobe Bryant is the closest thing I've ever seen to Michael Jordan. I don't think he's as great as Michael Jordan, but I think he's the closest thing I've ever seen to Michael Jordan. Therefore, I don't understand why he's not in at least the GOAT conversation.
So you asked the question, why is he not in the GOAT conversation? See, that's a question because obviously you have concerns because you haven't been hearing his name in the GOAT conversation. Now, just hear me out, because I know this might sound a little awkward, but this is how you should start looking at conversations. Now, let's say Michael Jordan ran a minute to the finish line. He clocked in at a minute. Right now, that is the best time. Clock it. Boop. Right? Right, we got it. Michael Jordan, 1 minute. Clock it. Boop. Now, a conversation on who has the fastest time, who is the fastest, works like this. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he's done playing. Right? He's done playing and running. His time, 102. Kobe Bryant's time, whatever you wanted to be, 102, 101. Remember, once they're done, if they didn't surpass the person, if they haven't surpassed the time, if he didn't clock in at 59 seconds, once he's done racing, there's no more debate. Do that comprehend your brain? If he didn't surpass it when he was playing, there's not one fucking basket Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can have, Kobe, Shaq, Michael, whatever. They can't put no more stats up. It's over. The only people that are actually physically still racing that can possibly beat the 1 minute is the people who are active in real time. So that is LeBron. That is KD. That is Curry. No matter how fucking far they are, they're the only active people that can possibly surpass the time. The other people are done, which means they are no longer part of a debate about being a GOAT. They failed to be the GOAT, to surpass the GOAT, because they have nothing. When they were done, they were done. If LeBron James finishes right now, and you, as the consensus, don't put him number one, and he falls to number two, guess what? He can no longer be in the conversation of GOAT. That's how it actually works. Now let's carry on.
It makes no sense. A guy who claims to be a Kobe fan in Gilbert Arenas has been doing nothing but crapping on Kobe Bryant.
See, I think when you mean crapping, do you mean just putting out the information that is out? Like you asked the question, why isn't he? I do the research to find out, and then I tell you. That's all, right? That's it. That's all. Right? I look at all the data year by year to see where everyone ranked year by year. Follow what the media did year by year. See, you think me and you are going at each other. Because the data's already done and history's already done, I get to use the information against the people who put the list together.
And the main reason he's been doing this is to prop up LeBron Ramon James. Now, it's so obvious to me at this point.
That's the problem with you people. Is you think when someone talks about Jordan, I have Jordan number one, so no matter whatever I say about fucking LeBron James, I'm not putting him in front of Jordan. I'm not putting him in front of LeBron. He's not one of my favorites. He's a Laker. I'm a Laker. I'm Laker down. I'm Lakered down. Down, Laker down, nigga. I'm Laker down. I'm a Laker fan, fanatic. My personal top 10, Lakers. I don't give a fuck about your franchise. Lakers. You can't tell me nothing wrong with Laker stuff. You can't beat me with the Laker news. Soon as the Monday comes and there's a champion, nigga, it's Laker talk.
That Gilbert Arenus is compromised. I think most of us can come to that conclusion. He's a paid shield for Clutch Sports. That means that
even if I had LeBron too, why would a nigga pay me to have him too? He's already consensus number 2. They have him number 2. Why would a nigga pay me to keep him number 2? That just sounds stupid. But he's 3 in my personal list. Why would a nigga pay me? That means Jordan's paying me to keep him number 1. Which he don't need to pay. The ass whoopings I got when I was little puts him number 1 forever. All right, ass whoopings that. Jordan's getting stolen. There's no way I'm gonna put LeBron James in front of a nigga that I got my ass whooped for. Me and some of y'all are different. I'm a fan of greatness. Greatness. I don't go who's better than who. They're all 3. My great, they right here. Favorites, greats, all greats. That's the difference. I don't give a fuck who is better. Doesn't matter. How do we prove that? They can't play against each other. It's just our opinion.
His corporate pussy is open for sale. And, this ain't really what he really, the shit that he says on his show is not what he really feels a lot of the time, especially if he's talking about Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James. If it's a topic that has anything to do with that, you have to take what he says with a grain of salt. However, there are...
Can anybody find, just so you understand the Laker in me, can you find me saying anything good about LeBron James before LeBron James went to the Lakers? You can Google right now, and say LeBron James sidekick. I called him a sidekick player. Me, yes. Sidekick, Google. Nigga, you got Google. Called him a sidekick. Because he didn't hit game winners. He didn't take game winners. When he became a Laker, all that shit got erased. He's a Laker now. Everybody's seen it in real time, what I do for Lakers. I didn't fuck with no Euro. Fuck a Euro. Fuck a Luka. Soon as Luka came to the Lakers, Glaze. Luka Glaze. I'm a Luka Glazer. I got all Luka shit now. I got every Luka jersey besides that Dallas bullshit. I ain't fucking with the Dallas one. I got all the overseas one. Y'all done see me wear 3 different Luka jerseys ever since he came to the Lakers. That's my Laker fandom. The best Euro ever played the game, Luka. My personal opinion, I'll fight you to the death. I don't give a fuck about the one in Denver. Fuck him. He's not on this team. He comes on this team, y'all know what I'm gonna do. Let's keep it moving.
Many people who listen to this guy and take what he says as the gospel. Therefore, you have to react to a lot of things that he's saying. And what he said recently about Kobe Bryant and comparing him to Scottie Pippen is probably the most off-base thing this clown has ever said on ever. Or basketball, anything. This is what he said.
Kobe had 3 rings. Y'all wasn't treating him like a 3-ring player. You was treating him like a sidekick. He was considered a sidekick. He was
Hey,
considered.
do you see another NBA player shaking his head, right? Right? You see him shaking his head. Okay.
Robin. He was considered the next Pippen. In 2002, with 3 rings.
2002, with 3 rings.
Now, there's a much longer segment you can listen to, but I don't want to play too much of that. You get the gist of it. He says that after the three-peat, Shaq was considered the man. Kobe, a sidekick. Let me tell you something, okay? I watched basketball then, much more enthusiastically, I might add, than I do now.
Okay.
We didn't have social media, but we had Slam magazine. I read all of the sports magazines. I kept up with ESPN back before ESPN.
This nigga said he read all the Slam magazines. Okay.
Became a piece of shit network to listen to. Back when you still had people who actually analyzed the game and watched the game instead of just, relying on stats and secondhand information from assistants and what have you, right?
Secondhand information, that wouldn't be Slam magazine.
The last year that I would say that Kobe Bryant was even remotely seen as a sidekick was 1999-2000. That was the last year he was even seen remotely as a sidekick. Anybody that watched Kobe Bean Bryant will tell you that in 2000, 2001, he took a damn near historic jump in level of play.
Historic jump. So where he was, he took a big jump. Okay.
Clearly elevated his game to a point where the guy who the league had been trying to push as the next face of the league, Vince Carter, was not up to the challenge, didn't want that responsibility, but Kobe wanted that smoke. By 2002, not only was Kobe Bean Bryant seen as an equal partner to Shaquille O'Neal, 2002, 2003 is when he was doing a lot of great things. He averaged...
Okay, bitch. And I don't mean to call you out of name, but you did it first. I'm very particular on details. You said the last time he was seen as a sidekick was 99-2000. Then you said in 2001, he took a big leap. To be equal. What happened in 2000 and 2001? Is he not a sidekick still? Because you said that was the last time he was a sidekick the first year. I don't know what you think a sidekick is. Listen, let me just give you some information on how this used to work. If there was a star and a great number 2, they called the combo Batman and Robin. See, 2 people being great, they always called it Batman and Robin. It gave you the idea of a perfect combination of 2 people. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, right? Batman and Robin. Montana, Jerry Rice. Batman and Robin. No matter how good, there was no different levels of how good the Robin was, right? We know Robin got better as he got, and then he became his own hero or whatever. Yes, that is correct. Same thing with Bean. Same thing here. There's levels to what it is. But make sure your timeline is exactly what I'm saying. Don't jump to other timelines to make points. That's
30 points a game in 2001, 2002, if memory serves me, 2002, 2003, if memory serves me correctly. I think he averaged 30 points a game. I believe he shot something like 45% from the floor, which back then was right on par with what most shooting guards shot for a season. He shot 38% from 3 that year. I think he had a stretch for
Now, 2002, 2003 is out of my timeline. That's not part of my timeline. Sir, my timeline's 3 championships, 2002, 2003, that's not part of my timeline. Kobe was the number 1 option the following year. If you need Kobe information, this is how it worked. That three-peat year, going into the playoffs, Kobe kicked on a whole nother level. Oh, he went up to another level where him and Shaquille O'Neal was eye to eye, where it was official 1A, 1B. Official 1A, 1B. Going into that finals, there was discussion between the team on who's possibly going to win the finals MVP. Shaq giggled. See, I talked to Derek Fisher about my Kobe. What happened? I had long conversations. You know, his stepsons and my son, they're cousins, first cousins. So we have sit downs and we have these conversations. Remember, he won 5 rings, so he was there the whole time. The whole time. So I asked the question, what happened to my Lakers then? And he said during the playoffs, they had the conversation. Who's going to win the finals MVP? And I think, y'all, there's a video after they won the 3rd ring. When Shaquille O'Neal looked at Kobe and said, you can take that jersey off. Start wearing your own jerseys after the championship. Then he says, Superman and Batman. Now, I want to ask you, sensitive ass niggas, if he coined him Batman after 3, what the fuck do you think he thought or everyone else thought before the 3, before they put the 3rd trophy up? That means 1 trophy, 2 trophies. What do you think he was being called then if he gave him the name after the championship? And going into the next season, Shaq misses the first 10 to 12 games. And Kobe Bryant sat in the seat, became the number 1 option. When Shaq got back, there was no telling Kobe to take a back seat no more. That's when he was officially the number 1 option over Shaq. If you want to understand the timeline. Now,
A stretch where he made, I think he had 9 consecutive 40-point games. And the only reason why that stretch ended is because Phil Jackson told him, look, Shaq's going to come back from injury. We're going to need you to dial down a little.
Dial down.
And I think the very next game he had 38. So he pretty much voluntarily ended the streak of 40-point games.
Mm-hmm. That has nothing to do with my timeline. That's the next year.
Stephen A. Smith, who was up there nodding in agreement, right? I distinctly remember him on ESPN doing a segment saying, was Kobe Bryant at age 24?
24. What age are you? I'm not at 24. When you talk about 30, that is not 24. Now, I went on ESPN and said to Stephen A. Smith, who was a reporter then, and I said out my mouth, how can ring culture matter? And I said, Kobe would agree with LeBron because Kobe was affected by the ring culture bullshit that was spewed. He had 3 rings, and he was being compared still to Scottie Pippen, and he was being compared to who is better between him and Tracy McGrady. Did he say, no, we did not do that? No, he said correct. See, they gotta say correct because that's what fucking happened. How you gonna tell me I was there in real time, playing in real time, listening to the bullshit in real time? I think I got slapped for cussing a nigga out on my team because I didn't want to hear it. Now, You said Kobe averaged 30. Now, here is the fact. Boom. Okay. Now, you see this right here, right? That's the third championship. Now, this here, right here, he averaged 30 in 0203. You see the age 24. See, this is why you don't fuck with a nigga like me. He is not 24 here. His birthday is in August, right? Look, he's 30 points a game. He's third in MVP. See, you see him? See, what the problem here is, you don't look at the person I'm comparing it to. Now, let me ask you a question. Ask the fans here. Why would I mention Tracy McGrady being compared to Kobe? Kobe Bryant averaged 30 points a game in 0203. Do you want to see what T-Mac? 0203. 0203, the leading scorer in the NBA. Look what MVP votes. Tracy McGrady was fourth in MVP votes. Averaged 32, led the league in scoring. Guess who was third? Let's go. Third is Kobe. So do you see how the comparison can be in real time then on who is actually the best nigga in the NBA between them two? I'm sorry if you wasn't a fan back then to have listened to this. The world was trying to see who was a better player between those two. They were roughly the same age, competing for the scoring title. So they were being compared to on who was the best, which means they took out 3 rings. That means they didn't even fucking think about 3 rings if they're comparing who's better. Not my information, their information. This is their information, not my information. This is what they were writing back then. The person I was sitting in front of, the person who said, I agree, because he has to agree. It's their writing. They lost the championship, or they didn't make it to the championship. Now I can give you some insight on I can give you some insight on why the team felt they lost, but that's irrelevant. Now, you would have to ask yourself, if Kobe at the moment in time thought ring culture was helping him, why would he get rid of Shaquille O'Neal and Phil Jackson? You asked that question. I know the answer. You asked the question. If the media thought the 3 rings, not me, the media, if he thought the media was respecting him for his 3 rings, why would he get rid of Shaquille O'Neal if he's already the number 1 option? Because they were comparing him on who's better between him and Mac. And he was done with the bullshit, and he had to show everyone who he was. So he demanded a trade, or you get rid of Shaquille O'Neal. And if you get rid of Shaquille O'Neal, Phil Jackson must go because he was holding me back. Now, probably a couple of weeks ago. And I don't know if you can see that. That's from Luke Walton. Luke Walton. So Luke Walton was a rookie the last year here. And I asked him, when did Kobe become a number one option with Shaq? He said, my rookie year was their last year together before Shaq got traded. To put it nicely, they were not on the same page. They were both number one options because they wouldn't pass the ball to each other, right? Kobe wasn't standing down. He was not taking a back seat anymore. He wanted to show. Because you can't be called the next Michael Jordan if you are not the lead dog. That was how he felt. Because he was being penalized for Shaquille O'Neal carrying him with 3 rings. Now, I know you don't do research, and none of you little fuckers do. I want you guys to put your panties on. In the year 2000, the comparison between Kobe Bryant and Scottie Pippen often revolved around their roles as secondary stars alongside dominant center. Kobe Bryant was seen as the Robin to Shaquille O'Neal, Batman for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think you think I just pull shit out of my ass. See, back then, that's what it was called. It was called Batman and Robin. See, after the 3 rings, Shaquille O'Neal changed it and said, I'm Superman and he's Batman now. So when you say I disrespect by putting him a Robin, bitch, there it is, written from back then of the narrative back then. It's the narrative then. I don't care about your opinion today. I go with the facts that were laid back then in real time. Your opinion doesn't beat the facts in 2000. It was written then. That was what it was called for a combination of 2 players. Karl Malone and John Stockton, Batman and Robin. I didn't come up with the bullshit, they did. Batman and Robin. Shaquille O'Neal changed it when he said Superman and Batman. That's what he did. He did it. Fucking goofies.
Better than Michael Jordan at age 24. Mind you, once again, I thought that was hyperbole at the time because that was the year that Jordan won his first MVP. That was the year, well, at least 24 years old going into the season. He turned 25 that year. But 87, 88 is a year that Jordan averaged 35 points per game, won his second scoring title. The Bulls won 50 games for the first time since the 70s. And he won Defensive Player of the Year and led the league in steals.
Nigga, you sound more like a Jordan fan.
I didn't think that. I thought that was a little bit off base, right? Me personally. But he was being compared to Michael Jordan. I distinctly remember that. And as a matter of fact, if you think I'm lying about that I'm just pulling it out of my ass, well, here's another clip of another sports program making the same goddamn comparison that I recall by memory.
Ask either of you guys if you think Kobe is better than Michael at age 24.
I do. I think all around he's better. I mean, all the different facets that go into the game, I think Kobe is at a higher level at this point than Mike was.
And Sam, you were there during the Jordan years, wrote the book, The Jordan Rules. Do you think that Kobe is better than Michael at age 24?
He's close. It's very similar. Kobe, obviously, he's a much better shooter than Michael is. He's not as ferocious at the basket with the ball. To me, the amazing thing is that we're actually talking about it. Who would have expected, even at this point, that we'd be talking about somebody on the level of Jordan? What Kobe's been doing, the way Kobe's been playing, you have to make the comparison for the first time, and I don't think we would have thought it would come this quickly.
Jack, let me ask you, here's Michael at age 24, he was in his 4th year, Kobe at age 24 in his 7th year. How much of an advantage is that for Kobe?
Well, he started at a disadvantage, obviously, but he's quickly regained his pace. I think Kobe's learning process was probably better and more accelerated than Michael. Sam mentioned that he's not as ferocious at the basket, but I think he's more creative. He's more agile. He has more stuff when he gets in the air. And I think also he's playing against much tougher defenses, with the zone defenses being permitted, double, triple teams, and he doesn't have many shooters to go along with him. I think he's doing very, very well.
You know what the interesting thing?
I agree.
Now, being a Jordan fan, I didn't like a lot of shit they were saying.
I knew this bitch nigga was a Jordan fan. Didn't like a lot of things he was saying. I mean, if he didn't have Shaquille O'Neal, what do you think he was going to average? And that's what Kobe decided to show the world. If I don't have him, I'm about to get to work.
At the time. But it was true. You could argue Kobe was more advanced at age 24 than Michael Jordan was. So, what are you talking about, Gilbert?
I'm talking about before 24, before he was the official number one option. That's my conversation. Just the facts of who they were then. You know, MVP, top three. That guy. 2002, 2003, Kobe's the lead. During that year, they're comparing him to the leading scorer, which was T-Mac. All facts, no opinion. Before he became the number one, he was compared to Scottie Pippen because that's what they did then. Magic and Bird, Batman and Robin. It was the thing to do for combos. I didn't make it up. Obviously, he grew out of it and became called Batman. Then he created his own name. That was Mamba. Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you going to listen to Gilbert revisionist bullshit spewing Arenus? Or do you remember, so this is the same guy. Hell, for all we know, he could be salty that Kobe shut his ass down. I remember when he had that 60-point game in LA, Gilbert Arenus, and everybody was talking about it. I think it was December 2005. And the very next time that the Lakers played the Wizards, Gilbert went 9 for 29 from the floor against Kobe. He made it his personal mission to shut Gilbert Arenus down. If it wasn't for the fact that Gilbert shot 1 billion free throws, which made it look like he had a good game. I think he still wound up with 30-something, but only because he shot like 8.
So him taking game winners, him being the closeout guy, him looking like Michael Jordan, them saying he reminds us of Michael Jordan, doesn't change that Shaq was there first. You can look and be compared to someone and still not be there yet. Shaquille O'Neal was the most dominant nigga in the NBA. He was the best player in the NBA. All 400 of us would have been sidekicks to those 3 years. Not one person could say they would have been equal or in front of Shaquille. Tim Duncan couldn't have said that. KG, no matter who you named. In 2000, 99, 2000, 2001, there's nobody in the NBA. Have you noticed not one NBA player that played in that era has ever challenged nothing I've ever said about it? They were there living it in real time. The only niggas that has something to say about it is fans who remember what I remember when I was 12 and niggas who wasn't even in the NBA yet. Not one person that was in there, not a KG, not another, not a Paul Pierce, not all the Kobe fans that played in the game. But somehow I'm telling some delusional lie that has data. When you talk about it, start typing in the year so you can pull up the articles from back then. Pull up the article. They're all printed. You just got to know what the fuck you're looking for.
20 free throws or some shit. So, Gilbert, I just don't get it at this point, man.
Do you know I was such a Kobe fan? Do you know my jerseys revolve around Kobe Bryant? I mean, besides 0 and 1, that's Penny Hardaway. Be my own identity. But do you know why I wore number 10 in the Olympics? When me and Kobe had a conversation, if he ever played for the Olympics, that will be his number because it's one more than Jordan's number in the Olympics. That's why I wore number 10 in the Olympics. He wasn't going to wear 8. Because that's one under Jordan. One over Jordan was 10, and that's why I put the jersey on. I got 5 rings. Just so you don't. I got 5 rings. All Kobe Bryant rings. Even though I'm a Laker fan, I didn't buy the 2020 ring. I bought the 5 Kobe Bryant rings. Year after year after year. I don't have any other ring besides. Oh, you want to, just in case? I don't know why niggas want to out Kobe me. First year, had the bling blow on it, bling bling. Huh? Boom. Second one. Mm-hmm. 3-peat. Mm-hmm. 3-peat. And the most important ones to Kobe, besides the first one. Boom. This one right here. The first one that he feels. Yes, sir. The second one. I can't rewrite history. History has already been written. That's what your goofballs don't understand. It's been already written. You can't change print. You can't change. Media can't change what they said back then. You can't change it. An opinion comes when we don't like the results. That's what our opinion is. When we see a list and we don't agree with the list, we have our opinion.
Yeah, Dr. Jack Ramsey up there. Sam Smith, a Chicago beat writer, who wrote the Jordan Rules, a bestseller book. He was saying, even him, who's a Jordan guy, saying it's close. Mm-hmm. Scottie Pippen, is that what we're doing now? We're trying to make Kobe Bryant out to be Scottie Pippen?
No. See, that's where you emotional niggas get confused. There's a time, okay, how about this? Hey, in 96, when Kobe got drafted, what would he be considered? Right? Coming off the bench, what would he be considered? Nothing really, right? Okay. 97, what would he be considered? Nothing, right? Not even Scottie Pippen, because he wasn't the second option. His third year, 98, where they got rid of Eddie Jones. He was considered the second option. Robin. Just like when Robin first came, right? He's not Robin that we know out there really kicking, whooping ass. No, he's immature. He don't know really what's going on, trying to feel his footings. The beginning of Robin, beginning of Kobe. Next year, develop. Following year, oh, damn it, you can't even tell who's who. But it was Robin. You understand my timeline, so you understand how to argue. I didn't say he was Scottie Pippen for his fucking career. Timeline. 96 to 01. Timeline, nigga. Timeline. Scottie Pippen was Scottie Pippen his whole fucking career.
And there's another thing this idiot said. He said something to the effect of, nobody remembers the second guy on the championship team. Really? So nobody remembers. This is how they're all over the place. On one breath, they'll say, Scottie Pippen is better than Michael Jordan, right? Now you're saying because
Who the fuck ever said that? Did anybody ever say that? Who opened their mouth? Whoever said that should be drug You know what? We're not even drug testing with that tape. We should just put you down. Just put you to sleep. You are not right in the head if you actually believe that. Huh? Anybody who ever believed that should just be put to sleep. Okay? Most likely it's a LeBron fan. Most likely it's a LeBron fan, for sure.
he's the second best, technically, that means nobody remembers him. But you'll sit there and say Scottie was better than Mike. So aside from that, so nobody remembers Klay Thompson. Nobody remembers, for that matter, technically Steph Curry, because since Kevin Durant was winning Finals MVP when he was with the Warriors. Nobody remembers Robert Parrish and Kevin McHale. Nobody remembers Joe Dumars. Nobody remembers Shaq in 06.
Are these serious questions, nigga? We get to watch Charles Barkley talk about Shaquille O'Neal being carried to a fourth championship. Now, people will say, Gilbert, we do remember. Do you? No, not you guys. Remember, you're fans. You remember everything. See, I guess you guys think that this is between me and you. No. This is between me and media. I think that's where you guys get emotional at. I take media, print, research, try to get the understanding. See, that's the problem that you guys don't. I look at something. So when you say they don't, when I make a take like that on national TV in front of media, I'm very, very, very prepared. That means I done did data after data after data. So when I say you guys don't respect, second option rings, that means I've done did the research, the back. Now, as you whole niggas cry about a tape, can I ask you something? Where is Scottie Pippen ranked on the top 75 list? Now, before you get to Googling, I want to tell you, hold on. Woo. Let me read you this nigga stats. Then you tell me where you think media has Scottie Pippen, since you remember him, right? Since ring culture matters, let me say, I'm gonna start off with it. He has 6 NBA rings, 6 NBA rings, same as Michael Jordan, who's number 1. He has 6 NBA rings, tied with Michael Jordan. 6-0, tied with Michael Jordan. He has 7 All-Stars. He has 7 All-NBAs. 10 All-Defense means he has more than Michael Jordan. Huh? He has an All-Star MVP. Nigga, woo! And he's a steals champ. Now, you tell me where he's ranked in the history. Huh? Must be, he gotta be 6 or fucking 7. Huh? He gotta be there. We should be, you know what? We should get our heads cut off if he's past fucking 15, right? With this fucking resume. Come on. You want to jump out the fucking, did you not see the nigga who makes $100 million? You see he didn't jump out the window and say, whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean? You didn't see none of that shit now, did you? You didn't see that. Stephen A. always, hey, if he knows you're wrong, he gonna check you. You didn't see him jump out the window, none of it. You should have noticed that, nigga. Now, let's go find out where they ranked. Come on, since you say what I'm saying must be my opinion. Okay. Oh, found him. Found him. Okay, now, let me show you. Okay, Scottie Pippen is ranked 2. You're telling me rings are this important where a bunch of writers put him at 32? $32. 6 rings? 10 defensives? No, maybe I'm tripping. You know what? Let me just note that. Scottie Pippen, 32. How? Okay. Then I'm like, damn, who's 31? It gotta be a nigga with 12 rings. If Scottie Pippen is 6 rings at 32, who is 31? Oh shit, Allen Iverson. How the fuck would Allen Iverson be voted in front of a nigga with 6 rings? Let me go to this nigga's resume to figure out what is going on here. So you can see what I did to make that statement. Okay. You go to Iverson, right? You read out his accomplishments. 11-time All-Star. Okay, that's 4 more than Pippen. Okay. 4 scoring champion. 4, lead the league in scoring 4 times. So Scottie don't have one of those. Okay. 7-time All-NBA. Him and Scottie is the same, but he was first team a few times. 3-time still champ. Damn, that's 2 more than Scottie. Okay. Rookie of the year, MVP. Oh, Scottie don't got one of them. 2-time All-Star MVP. You got one more than. So wait, but he has 0 rings. So this don't make sense. So let me just jot this down. Start putting the accolades next to each other. That don't make sense, right? That don't make sense to me. So I go down some more. Dwayne Wade, okay. He got 2 rings. That's still not the same. Oh shit, Dwayne got 3 rings. Still 3 less than Scottie. Chris Paul don't even have a ring. How is he 29? Not Scottie Pippen, 6 rings. And they're important. I'm confused. How is the media judging this shit? I needs to know. Because this doesn't make logical sense. What criteria are they going off of? Isaiah Thomas, 27, only got 2. David Robinson, nigga, got one. Wait a minute. What is going on here? John Stockton, that nigga don't got none. Karl Malone, that nigga don't got none. Charles Barkley, that nigga don't got none. But he's in front of Scottie Pippen. How? This nigga got an MVP, right? That nigga got an MVP. That means one in the NBA, one in the NBA. Okay. Is individual accolades top? So I start pulling down the similarities of players. Then started asking media, what is your criteria? Start getting answers. Now, when I argue a list, I argue off of this right here, right here, right here. How, why, how is. See, every time you hear me say Kobe at 10, I'm going off of the list of the professionals, the people who actually get paid to make the list. This is not eye test. We're not talking about eye test. That's our opinion. They go off of data, not our opinion. I told you where I have them. I have them too. They have 10. So when I'm arguing this list with them. So how is a man with 5 rings 10? This doesn't make sense. Oscar Robinson, huh? How's he in front of Kobe? Tim Duncan, okay, he got 5 rings. Bird only got 3. Weird. Huh? Bill Russell, right? So you start seeing the fucking trend of something. And then you come to this, right? How does 6 rings go in front of 6 rings here, 11 rings here? How does 4 rings here get in front of 6 rings here? I was fucking confused. So I did my research. That's all. Came up with the answers. See, number 1, 6 lead dog rings, the most as the lead dog, which is Bill Russell, but I don't know. I still can't figure that one out. 6 lead dog rings, 4 lead dog rings. Now, for Kareem to be 3 with his resume, they probably only have Kareem at 3 or 4 lead dog rings. And the other one is sidekick rings. Same here. He only has 2. Bill Russell, they don't give me a good answer on this one. 3, I think 4, 2. Now, when you look at him 10, I say how? Right? We ask the question, right? Don't you ask the question? Why? How? Why? The one thing that they all have that he don't have is multiple MVPs. So all these guys are multiple MVP winners. That's the only thing that's in front of Kobe at 10 and Shaq at 11. Multiple MVPs, which means how the list looks. So just for y'all out there, I go through this list. You don't have to buy it. I didn't do the list. I go through the list and I start saying, what do everybody have? I start going through all the data. It took me a couple months. I go through all the data, start putting everybody's MVPs. That lets me know criteria number 1, MVPs is the first criteria off the rip. Scoring titles. Defensive player of the years, first team all NBA. I think you need to listen to what I'm saying. First team all NBA means you're a top 5 player in the league. Then that means second team all NBA, top 10. It goes down a lot before it gets to a ring because 15 people get those. Now, you use Klay Thompson. Now, hoe ass nigga, when I say to you, hoe ass nigga, no one cares about secondary rings. The data told me that. So I would like to ask you, if secondary rings are so important and they mean so much to the people who vote, you gotta come up with why Scottie Pippen is number 32. And then you got to, because you used his name, Klay Thompson. Now you tell me, because I had to do this, woo, all the way. Let me try it again. Because a nigga got 4 rings, I had to go, woo, all the way up and realize that nigga didn't even get picked. Huh? He 75. How is Dame on the list in front of a dude who has 4 rings? One ring. No rings. No rings. One ring. So my question is, how does Klay with 4 rings, right? I remember, you know, y'all all complain, well, Klay should be on it. Well, nigga, he's not. Right? Your opinion don't matter. Nigga, he's not. Your opinion and your outcry don't change the fact. The fact is he's not here. So you tell me, how come a man with 4 rings is left off top 75 if they respect it? This is not my opinion, man. I dig. Eye test? Oh, you say eye test. All right, nigga, let's look at the eye test. Let me see if my eyes can tell me where he's at. No, see, eye test works at the fucking barbershop. Eye test is what we do. We do the eye test. Yeah, we like eye test because that's our opinion, right? Oh, the nigga looked better. Oh, the nigga did this better. Oh, nigga that's us. Right? They get paid to remove opinion and go with data. They get the data, they get the criteria, and that's how they vote. Us at the barbershop, we get the list, right? This is what we do. We get this list and say, oh, hell no. Huh? Oh, hell no. Nigga, this nigga played against high school basketball team. I'm Bill Russell. He played in the AAU league. That's why, nigga, this nigga's Angel Reese as the male, right? We start doing that. That's the barbershop. That's the eye test. That's what we use. Because we don't like this. That's me, RP. I don't like this. Huh? See, LeBron, Jordan, I agree. Jordan's number 1. Number 2, Kobe. Number 3, LeBron James. Me, personally, I don't fuck with these old niggas. So I don't have Kareem in my top 5. I got Magic. I got Shaquille O'Neal. I'm figuring out how to put Steph Curry in there. If Steph Curry come to the Lakers, the nigga is 3. All right? LeBron got to move to 4. Tim Duncan's somewhere in there. That's my list, my personal list, because I don't like this list. But no matter what our argument is, nigga, this is a list that the professionals, the people that get paid, they get paid to do this job, even if you don't like it. So yeah, we as athletes, like LeBron was saying, there has to be more to this than just rings, because there's nothing that they're using that says rings are that important. There's nothing on this list. There's no consistency through history that says rings are the all be all. The fact that Michael Jordan actually said the same thing and niggas was fine with him saying the same thing is weird. When LeBron says it, then everything becomes, oh nigga, you chase. See, I don't think y'all listen to argue instead of listen to try to figure out where someone's coming from. He's 42 now. He's talking from his basketball experience. It's his basketball experience to say, this can't be it. This can't be it, right? And you say, well, you chase rings? Yes. His legacy was being told he'd need rings. That's what he did in his 20s and 30s. He's a 40-year-old man saying, hey, listen, with my resume and how y'all picking, I could have won fucking 2 rings and still been fucking number 2. I've been doing all this shit to still be number 2. I've been number 2 since 2018. That's 7 years of me putting these stats up to still be where I am, and you guys keep using rings. Ring doesn't tell you Scottie Pippen is better than Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing. No, obviously it don't. We got the list. I publicly said there's nothing LeBron can do to surpass Michael Jordan. There's nothing. As long as the same people are voting, there's nothing no one can do to pass Michael Jordan. Here's why. It's just the facts. No emotions. Right? This is just going to be an argument your ass is just going to have at the fucking barbershop. Okay? That's it. It's just going to be fucking arguments at the goddamn barbershop all the goddamn time. That's it. Okay? Let me show you what my research realized. When we talk about the order of how I vote, right? Imagine if you're a voter, right? And I say, all right, vote top 10. Now, everybody who's Kobe fans, right, they're going to go automatically. Kobe number 1, woo! Jordan number 2, woo! Then you're going to try to put LeBron James wherever you're going to put him. That's what you're going to do. Jordan fans, you're going to do the same thing. LeBron fans, LeBron number 1, right? Now, before you do that, I give you a criteria. Here you go. This is the order of how you are judging the votes. Now, number 1 from my research says MVPs. Jordan has 6 of those. Five. Now, score it. Now, this right here, this shit right here, this yellow shit right here, this yellow, oh yeah, that right there, that is where Jordan has over everybody. The second or third most important thing on the list is them scoring titles. So when you start doing it, I would like to have all you guys do it. You have a criteria, and I give you the order of the criteria, and you start calculating the people's, they're all gonna fall in line. The only one that just seems to not make sense is how is Oscar Robertson in front of Kobe Bryant? This don't, there's nothing that adds up. When I went down the list, this is the only thing that's off. Don't know why. I went because I can't get anybody who's in media today that understands some of these old accolades. So like, what is the NBWA Writers MVP? Is that a second MVP? Right? Writers, it's like, I don't know if this is Writers MVP. I don't know how they grade these things. But I can see that like 3 All-Stars MVPs, 12-time All-Star. Like, he only has 1 MVP. Right? He only has 1 MVP. So I don't understand. 1 championship. This is the only answer that I have not figured out. Like, I'm telling you, I haven't figured out how does Oscar Robertson, with his accolades, the calculation, I mean, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 all first team, all NBAs. It just doesn't make sense. That's the only one I question. Right? You know, with Kobe first team all defense, like I'm just be honest, that one doesn't make sense to me. From the criteria that I have. Right? You know what I mean? So that, like, I still question the list. But I do know all them niggas you named, huh? Bill, like, he was naming all kind of niggas. Where they at? Not where they at on their list, huh? They somewhere in the back. Huh? You don't remember? No, nigga, nobody remembers. Listen. And that's why I said that Kobe would agree with LeBron on that take. That rings can't be the cake. It has to be the cherry on top of the cake. Because that's what the research is saying. That's why Kobe went away from rings and said, I need to go get these fucking buckets. I need to go get some scoring titles. I need to, like, 'cause you don't think at 30 points a game and the number 1 guy had 32, you don't think Kobe was like, fuck, if I don't have this nigga averaging 20 something with me, I would have led the league in scoring. Because there's a guy that they're comparing me to that got 10 of them. I got 3 rings. I need those accolades, or I fall short. You got to remember, it's criteria. It's not our eye test. Our eye test doesn't mean shit. Like think about court, right? There's a case going on, right? There's a Diddy case going on. Real time Diddy case. Right? We all have opinions. If he's guilty, not guilty, opinions, barbershop opinions, online opinions. Guess what? None of that shit matters because we don't have a vote. Right? Them niggas that's on that jury, huh? They not even professionals. They not even professionals. They're regular ass human beings like us that get to sit in there and then come up with a vote for a nigga life. I'd rather deal with the writers than a nigga who got off his couch. And he gotta make a decision on my life. He has no expertise. Huh? He got picked from his driver fucking license, from voting or for paying taxes. Those are the people that are voting there. These, they get paid. That means they got to watch basketball all year. They got to report on basketball all year. They got to be unbiased to come up with a list. Them people in the courtroom, oh yeah, all they listen at, oh, that's one there. All the women. Yeah, nigga, your ass is guilty. I don't give, huh? I don't care. I don't care what they tell me. You're guilty. I ain't like none of your music. I don't like none of your music. Just, I've went on record and said, listen, I don't know who should be voting, but the way the voting's going on now, that ain't right. It ain't right. It's just not right. It's not right. I played, I trained, I had conversations with Kobe. I had conversations with Michael Jordan. I was shoulder to shoulder with T-Mac, video shoots, Tim Duncan playing video games, in trailers, having these conversations, at all-star games, listening to them have a conversation. I literally made an all-star game. I literally tried to get an autograph from Iverson. Hey, yo, hey, what's up, big A? You know what I mean? Hey, I'm a big fan, man. Can I get your autograph? This nigga to me. Nigga didn't look at me. Didn't understand what I was saying out of my mouth. Look through me or past me. At the All-Star game. This is All-Star, nigga. We on the same team. I made All-NBA. Seen him at the club. Tried it, right? Like, shit, like, he coming, I'm pretending I ain't living there. Oh, what's up, man? Hey, congratulations, man. You finally made it. Huh? What? Yeah. You finally made it. You top. You in the top. You on that All-NBA. That All-Star, anybody can be put on the All-Star. Your record, all that. No. All-NBA, that's the real one. That means you's a real player. You arrived. Welcome. What's up, dog? Got the respect once I got to that level. So I've had these conversations. And I can tell you right now, the conversation Rashad and Nick was having about who can sit at the table and who can't, you really think if Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant is sitting at a table, Derek Fisher, Klay Thompson, Robert Horry can sit at that same table? You really think they're about to allow? You boo for the fool if you think them niggas is gonna allow them to sit at the same table. You crazy? You think if Charles Barkley and Klay Thompson is trying to get a seat, he's gonna hey, Klay, come on over here. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You crazy? You done lost your damn marbles. There's levels. MVP niggas, they got their own language. MVP nigga, if you MVP, you respect MVP. That's a whole nother conversation. MVP's conversation. Lead dog championship conversation. Then there's gonna be a table. There's gonna be a table that's gonna be filled with Robin ass champions. Lead dog, Scottie Pippen. Over there. Sit your ass over there. He gonna be the lead dog of the sidekick niggas. Huh? Him, Klay Thompson, all them. Right over there. God damn it. And I'm pretty sure, 1,000% sure, he is not gonna allow Robert Horry and them on his sidekick table. No, nigga. You can't be coming off the bench and you number 9 on your roster. No. You gotta be impact. You gotta be a number 2 to sit here with me. Him and Klay Thompson chilling by themselves. Huh? Then you gonna have them backpack niggas. Everybody who was just a backpack player, they hit a shot here, had 2 points here, had a couple steals here in the playoffs. Yeah. Them. Whatever ring they got, that's another table. Me? Huh? Nigga, I'm outside. Just looking at it. Hey, man. Hey, I'm a big fan, bro. Hey, can I take a picture? That's me. Huh? I was good enough to get the respect. But, yeah, I don't have an MVP scoring title, nothing. Just a nigga like, oh, nigga, what's up? I'm that nigga. Let's just get a head nod, too. Yeah, what's up? Oh, yeah, nigga was cold back in the day, nigga got hurt and shit, yeah, but he was all right. You know what I mean? I'm one of them. Shit, T-Mac, shit, he closer to the line. I know my motherfucker, I know where I am. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck what do y'all say. I know I'm in front of Klay Thompson. Like, I'll be sitting there like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know if you was like, you 20, I got booed on 20, bro. But you know what? I'm going to give you respect. Like, you did do what you do. You did do what you do, so I'm going to go, I'm going to just be honest. He going to be in front of me, but I ain't going to be happy about it. I'm going to sit there like that nigga didn't even drive the fucking car ever at all. Like, yeah, you can say it. I was the driver, and I did some dumb shit, right? Pull a gun. I did some dumb shit while I was driving. But I was driving. I was on the fucking road. Like, I was here for a couple of years. This nigga right here, I got to look at. This nigga was in the passenger the whole time. This nigga was comfortable. This nigga had his feet up. This nigga was on the phone talking. Yeah, we'll be there in about an hour. Yeah, Steph doing his thing. You feel me? Yeah. Hey, Steph, when we gonna pull over? Nigga, I got a pee. Right? That's him. Right? So yeah, I'm gonna look and just be like, yeah. I know I gotta eat that. Right? I gotta eat that, right? There is levels. Don't let the media fool you. Yeah, I'm part of the media, but my job is to attack them, not y'all. I'm supposed to erase the bullshit that's been given to y'all. That's been given to y'all, that fee, so you can use the eye test with me. I don't like they list. That's why I'm trying to break it down, poke fun. That's why they can't challenge you, because this is their list. I think y'all think I'm still one of them. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I got a reality check. I'm gonna tell you the reality check. Besides watching Iverson, yeah, I knew. Listen, Iverson was so big. He's the only nigga I ever seen fight. They fighting to get in the club. Usually you fighting out of the club. It was so, there's so many people trying to get to Allen Iverson. He's fighting to get in the club to enjoy himself. Unreal. Now, my experience of, when we talk about superstars, the Halle and Shays and talking about that, I have experienced people. I'm on the cover of a video game. I was a top shoe seller in Adidas. It was T-Mac, then me. Yeah, so yeah. I was in front of Tim Duncan, who got 5 rings, in front of KG. I was number 2 in line. And then I overtook T-Mac on my second shoe in China. This is 2012, 13, 14. I'm on Ball Up. It's Ball Up. T-Mac has a team. I have a team. We going to Ball Up. And I'm big in China. They call me Deja Jun. The Grand General is my Chinese name. And I'm telling them, yeah, man, like the shit y'all about to see, man, yeah, it's about to be some unreal. Right, yeah, I'm him out here. You know what I mean? I'm here. Watch, there's gonna be, you know, a couple hundred people, 50 people, 100 people outside waiting for me. Right, you know, the fans know I'm coming to town. It's about to get real. Right, that's me talking my shit. We got off the plane, started going on to the to where, you know, we get our bags and then we come out. There was thousands at the airport. And I tapped Professor. What I told you. All I heard, T-Mac, 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 all everything. Oh my God. Like, I thought I was in Houston. T-Mac signs everywhere. Thousands of people. Not 100, not 50, thousands at an airport waiting for this nigga. Do you know how embarrassed one? Me talking my shit, that's one. But my feelings, y'all know I did some nigga shit. Oh yeah, I pulled the nigga shit out. This is exactly what I did. Went, tied my shoe. So T-Mac, go and get the fuck on out of here so I can get my look. I start tying my shoe. Just waited. So I can be the last one. So they can see me. 2. There's 1,000. And guess what? Not one motherfucking person waited for me. T-Mac walked, everyone followed. Everyone followed T-Mac. Do you know we had 5 games? So we had 5 games, city to city. I treated that motherfucking game like a game. I don't know, I've never been to a championship ever in my life. But I can tell you, when the nigga's embarrassed, oh yeah, oh no, ain't nobody getting the ball no more. You can ask Bone Collector, anybody who was on that tour, Bone Collector, Professor, and if you know any of them, ask them. Every game, 50, 60, 55, 55. Oh, no, hey, listen, y'all might not cheer my name, guys, but ain't nobody getting the ball. Ain't no fuck all this shit. Oh, y'all not going to embarrass me, huh? And I had to look at the flyer. The flyer got me too, huh? Damn. So did y'all know, did you tell them I was coming too? Yeah, you did? Okay, that's how we doing here. Come on, Bone Collector. Listen, Bone Collector and them used to argue. Pat the Rock, they was arguing with each other because I was scoring 50, 55, 60. Come on, man, you letting that nigga get hot. Now I gotta go over there and try to slow it down. Nah, man, I was on another mission. I said it on the show. Hey, listen, I thought I was a superstar until I went to China and seen what a superstar looks like. I never ever, I told Adidas I would never ever do no tours with Tracy McGrady. Nah. I need my own tour by myself. So why you jersey shoe sales as metric as combo if we can't measure that fan love like Kai? And combos if we can't measure that fan love like Kai. Isn't that the metrics? The metrics is fans buying your stuff, right? Right? Fans buying your shoes, your jerseys. That's the metrics of how big someone is. Right? I'm going to just be honest with you. I was at Fanatics Fest. Fanatics Fest is all sports, right? All sports people. I'm going to just be honest with you. No capping. My eyes there for 2 hours. I didn't see one Halle jersey nor one Shea jersey in the crowd during the finals. Oh, because I said shoe sale. Yeah, hey, listen. Listen. Why you think I got a rude awakening? I even in 06, the games was in China, the Beijing, China. I wasn't even on a team, and I was 5th or 6th in jersey sales in China. I was actually in front of LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. I think it was, number one was, I think it was Kobe, KG, Iverson. I think those were the top 3. Yao Ming was 10. And then T-Mac was actually there. I think I was after T-Mac, and then LeBron was after me in jersey sales in China that year. Cage, Gil, do you think the convo around player success will ever evolve past just rings, or do you think it will stay? Listen, the problem is, look, we all have our feelings about what we see and what we think is greatness. And we only use rings when we're trying to put somebody in front or below someone else. That's the only time we use rings, right? And that was my point on TV, right? We only use rings when we're trying to separate certain people. That's when rings come about. But obviously, that's not the criteria, because obviously you got Scottie Pippen, you got these guys that are won rings, but you don't use them then, right? So we play these games with the NBA rings to put people in front. But then we ask the question, wait, hold on. He got these many rings in front of these many rings, then why? Because we only do that shit when we want to discredit or put somebody in front. But that's never how it's been. If you Google rankings, like I personally went through rankings on this conversation with Stephen A. Smith. I went down from anniversary, when they first did the anniversary team, which was 11. Then they did top 25. Then they did top 35, right? I went through year by year to see the consistency of what rings meant. In 92, they had Magic as the GOAT, even though there was no label as the GOAT. So that means Bill Russell and Kareem was behind Magic Johnson. I don't know. Number 2 in 92 was MJ. When MJ got the GOAT title, going into his three-peat, going into the three-peat, when he got crowned, he jumped Magic Johnson. He only had 3 rings. That means 5 rings, 6 rings, 11 rings had no merit. Shit, 2 rings had him second. 2 rings had him number 2 all time. I can't get switched. They can't spin me. That's why when we go, every time you see me with Stephen A and I throw my shit out there, they can't they can't do nothing with it. Just like I made that comparison of how are you defining someone's greatness? If I'm a Bugatti and you're a Bugatti, and y'all are Ferraris on your team and I got Hondas, how do I supposed to win this race? Like literally, come on, let's be honest. How do I supposed to win? Then you're gonna tell me I'm a loser because I couldn't win with them. I can't physically put my body into these Hondas. Like when we talk about Michael Jordan, people pretend that Michael Jordan's team wasn't that fucking elite. So elite. Do you know how elite Michael Jordan team was? Do you know we don't like Horace? Because it's Horace Grant. Shit sounds trash. Nigga got goggles on. Who the fuck is good with goggles? Huh? You can't be that good with goggles on. Just doesn't even make sense. Horace Grant, as of to last few years, he ranked 17 in offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounds. Nigga down there, offensive rebounds. Ranked 17. When Jordan wasn't there, he became an all-star. Defensive player, all-star, offensive rebound guy. He leaves. He averaged 12. I know. You're thinking about points. See, you think about just points, people. Which I do too. But I'm arguing here. I'm arguing here. Do you know who beat Jordan when he came back? Horace motherfucking Grant. Huh? My Orlando Magic. Horace Grant. Yep. We beat MJ. Because they didn't have Horace to offensive rebound. Yep. Horace. Now, do you know who Michael Jordan got after he lost to the Orlando Magic? He go gets a nigga that ranks 5 in offensive rebounds. A nigga who run defensive player of the year 2 times. Since like 1970, the only man, there's been 5 times somebody averaged about 17 rebounds a game. $17 rebounds a game. About 16, 17. Somebody did it 5 times. Same nigga. That's who he got to replace Horace Grant. When you're talking about team, when we're talking about putting a meal together, it is very important that it's a meal and not just random ass items. You know, these little ladies today, they feed us items, right? Huh? Items. Nigga give you chicken and steak and potatoes and nigga just eat up. Ain't no balance, ain't no salad, little rice here. Like, nah. Just a whole bunch of main fucking pieces. And that's our meal. No, here was perfect blend. Offensive rebounder, defensive player. Got my shooter. Got my defensive player wingman. I'm just the scorer. I'm just the lead scorer. And it's a team thing, right? Building the perfect team for success. Like, so when people talk about, you see who Kobe won with? You see what he won with? He won with Paul Gasol and all that. It was the perfect team for him. Perfect blend of players that he needed to optimize. Come on, we've all been there. right? You're telling me, like, if you guys want to just speak some real basketball talk, you really think Kobe, Paul Gasol team is better than the Shaq, Kobe, Gary Payton, what's the name? Fuck no. But Kobe had what he needs. See, that team was built around Shaquille Steele. It wasn't built around him and his talent, how he moves. See, that what's the name team, it was easier to guard Kobe when he got Gary Payton. Gary Payton couldn't shoot. Shaq couldn't shoot. Devin George couldn't shoot, right? The majority of that team couldn't shoot the shots. So they just, when Shaq is out of the game, we just gonna stay the fuck over here and just try to guard him. He was an easier guard, just pack the lane. Remember, I'm there. I'm playing against them. Listen, just so you understand, I think, let me just make sure. I think I gave them niggas like 30 or 40. That team. Let me see. I think I bust that team ass. Yep. There we go. That just I don't, y'all always think about 60 and shit. Huh? That's all y'all want. He think he, no. There we go. There you go. They beat them by 12. Huh? Here we go. Look at it. Here we go. This the team right here. Look at that. Devin George, Rick Fox. Yeah, look at it. Look at this shit right here. Told you these niggas couldn't shoot to save their life. Sag in the lane. Look right there. Boom. 35. Bust a nigga ass. Right there. Bust a nigga ass right there. 35. Niggas couldn't guard me ever. Ever. Couldn't guard me. Is that too easy, player? Too easy. But remember, we game plan. We have the game plan for our opponents, right? There's sheets. There's this. You got to study. I remember. Listen, this is just real talk. I thought the nigga was dumb. Well, he was dumb, but he said the dumbest, smartest shit that I heard. We playing against Miami. We playing against Shaquille O'Neal. And coach said, yo, we going to double Shaquille. He said, nah, I can guard him by myself. All right. Nigga was out there, one hand. I got this. Don't need no help. Everybody stay home. It was Kwame Brown. No? Okay. Oh, shit. I mean, doing a decent job. Okay, cool. We go down to Toronto. Coach says, hey, Kwame, we're going to do the same thing. Just play Chris Bosh, man to man. This nigga with a straight face said, oh, shit, Chris Bosh, no, we're going to have to double him. We looked at each other and said, oh, this nigga's stupid. Oh, my God. So we said, hey, Kwame, we're going to play a man-to-man. This nigga said, all right. Boy, I don't know. We didn't know Chris Bosh was Chris Boshing like that, but that pump fake shit, jab, boom, running around, dunking and shit like that, spinning and shit. Hey, coach, hey, man, we going to have to double this nigga. Who the fuck is? No. This dumb nigga was right. This nigga Bosh is whooping our ass. Antoine, watch out. Left hand, like. Right. He was correct. The players know who they have an advantage on and who they don't. We giggling because it's Shaquille O'Neal. You don't need a double, but you need a double on Chris Bosh, and he was right. Coach was wrong. We was wrong laughing. Remember, we're there in real time. We know who our advantages are. We know game plans. Like, I remember game plans on fucking Chris Webber that was more advanced than game plans on Tim Duncan. Dead ass. I was there guarding Steve Nash in Dallas. It was cool. That nigga in Phoenix? Woo. Damn, who's this? All tweak of players. They didn't sign him he was only asking for 57 million. They didn't sign him they thought he was old, over the hill. He goes to Phoenix, got shooters all around him, and a dunker, MVP. Hard to guard. So it is about the structure. So are the narratives, listen, I'm pretty sure the narratives in the next 4 or 5 years, because some of the older guys who's been gatekeeping how information is being gotten, they will start moving out of the way, and us ex-athletes will be there. But at the end of the day, no matter how we judge careers, you have to remember your opinion versus stats and actual factual accolades. There is a separation, right? My personal 5 is not the same as that list. Just like it's not like if you tell me, hey, my 5 is this, I'm not arguing with you with your 5. That's yours. But if we're arguing about this list, very different. I call it gatekeeping in a sense of, here, if we take Michael Jordan, right? Here, let's just, so you can see what I'm saying. When I just think about basketball, this is what I do. I go to Jordan and say, all right, for you to be better than him, what do you need to do? All that 6-ring shit, let that go, all right? You can get 12 of them motherfuckers. If you don't have everything that measures up to what Michael Jordan has done, it won't happen. So when I'm looking at 10 scoring titles, I don't think someone would be able to get 10 of these without winning a championship and still have a sensible name. You know what I mean? Where you think you're like how many scoring titles without winning will he allowed to have before you start fucking up his legacy with that foul baiting talk? And you start to think about what I'm saying. Foul baiting, empty stats. He's just going to get rebound, stat chasing. Like, how long can you collect data before you get called out by the masses and your name is fucking dumped on? Right? So just like Kobe did and just like LeBron did when they were chasing Michael Jordan, Kobe had the 3 rings, but was saying, nah, sorry, bro. You don't have certain things. So he leaves the ring chasing to go get his stats. Then he realized, Jordan got 6. Now he got to jump back to try to get rings, right? LeBron, oh, you need rings, playboy. Now he got to go try to get rings, trying to get 6, sitting around trying to get 6. And they're like, yeah, it's not good enough, right? So when you're looking at this This shit is going to be, it's going to be hard to break. Aaron, I love LeBron. I don't even have LeBron in front of Kobe and Jordan. The conversation.
It looks like the road is clearing up ahead. Would you like to take control?
Yeah. Let's do it.
The conversation between the reason LeBron is the topic is because LeBron is still playing today. So he is news today. When he retires, he is no longer news. Then it'll be the next person. But when you're talking about the 6 rings and all that, I mean, the 10 and all that, I mean, his resume is just not possible. It's just not going to be possible to take on. The closest person that we have statistically is LeBron James. Depending where he falls is where Jordan lies. If you put him at 4 or 5, and I want to ask you, let's say some of you guys got LeBron in 10. Can you literally have an educational debate? A real debate with him being 10 and you try to push Curry, Jokic, or anybody in front of that? Like, can you physically, do you think you can actually do that? With data, besides sounding stupid by saying, oh, my eye test said he was better, and start using a whole bunch of shit that has nothing to do with what you can prove. You can't. You can't be able to. Remember, you do have a dude. Kobe is too. Yeah, that's your opinion, just like it's my opinion. Like, someone has him 1. That's your opinion. Yes, your opinion is valid. I'm talking about the data on the list of people who voting. Wherever he lands, that is going to be hard to beat. So if he lands and he finishes at 2, there's no one in history that's overtaken Michael Jordan. Period. He's safe. Because you're going to have to. Let's just see, here, leave your, put on some clean panties, leave it at the door. Leave it at the door. It has no merit to information. When you're talking about if this goes to 2, you tell me, how can someone ever get in front of 2, to be 2, with 21 All-Stars, 21 All-NBAs, a Rookie of the Year, 6-time All-D, 4-time Finals MVP, assists, a scoring title, 4-time champion, 3-time All-Star MVP, 4-time MVP. Who the fuck do you think that's alive that will pass this to get the 2? Shit, if you pass this, then you might as well be number 1. If you can pass this. If you put him at 4, 5, or 6, nigga, that's where the list stops. Ain't nobody is gonna be able to have anything like this and 50,000 points. What is wrong with you people? Get your feelings out your fucking panties, huh? Let the crush dry. How you think someone is gonna be able to pass this and argue this? Just to be 2. If that's where LeBron falls. Kareem's resume is greater, but they have him 3. How you think you're gonna pass Kareem? So when you Curry fans, I'm saying it, and I've said it. You Curry fans and you Kobe fans, y'all gonna be at war in a few years. longevity. I don't give a fuck. You can say what you want, my nigga. Say what, that's your feelings. Longevity, however you want to use it. It still has to be beat. Kareem, longevity. The only person that passed it was longevity. You're gonna have to be able to pass longevity stats and Michael Jordan stats. Are you not seeing it? Is your feelings that ingrained in the conversation that we're trying to have? That means you, the person that beats number 2 and number 1, has to come into the NBA, win scoring title, a championship. Now we got Western Conference or Eastern Conference MVP, win a championship and the MVP. That's how it has to start. Then continue that. That means in the 10-year span, he will have to have at least 5 to 6 championships with some scoring titles and some MVPs and some final MVPs to even be considered jumping in front of Michael Jordan. Because it has to be in the same time frame as Michael Jordan, or you're gonna say longevity if it takes 20 years. You see what I'm saying? See, you can't think about LeBron because they already have their longevity stats. So that means whatever you do has to be in a time frame of Michael Jordan. So within a 10-year span, you got to have 6 championships, 5 to 6, 6 to 5 scoring titles, 6 to 5 finals MVPs. And if you lose one nail, one of them motherfuckers, they're going to use 6-0. If you don't get a finals MVP, you got to get all the finals MVP or they're going to use that against you. You see how this is looking like it's going to be impossible? There's no one in today's game. There's no one in today's game that's going to break top 3 in media terms. Our opinion, yeah, we put anybody up there. Nigga, you ask my son right now who the greatest player in today's game is, the nigga gonna say James Harden. We can say whatever we want. I'm talking about the people who vote, the people, the shit that matters. So I'm saying good luck. Curry fans, I'm gonna tell you something. No, not Curry fans, Kobe fans. So y'all are safe now because y'all think he's 2. Y'all opinion has him 2, right? So to y'all, fuck off, because y'all opinion has him 2. Now, when the media comes up with the updated list in the next 3 years, 2 years, 3 years, what's gonna happen is this. Now, these scoring titles, these 2 MVPs, right? Somehow, this could jump Kobe. Could. Because of the MVPs. I don't know. I think he might fall a little behind. Let me see where he was when the first ranking came out. Hold on. Let me see where they had. Okay, so they got Curry 16. This was in 2000. This was 2001. So this is 2021. So he had how many rings here? When they did this list, he only had 3 rings, right? So he collected 1 ring and a finals MVP? So I'm pretty sure data, like if you think he's better than Kevin Durant, they have Kevin Durant at 12. Just listen to just think about what I'm saying without your feelings. If you guys think he's better than Kevin Durant, they have Kevin Durant at 12 right now. Curry's won a championship and a finals MVP since then. So, is he right behind Shaquille O'Neal? Remember, there will be a list. Yeah, you're reaching. Okay, there will be a list. That updated list, when it comes out, y'all gonna be at war. For the first time in your life, you gonna hear so much Curry slander. See, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm calling it. Oh, y'all gonna be some KD loving motherfuckers. Oh yeah, you hate KD now. Oh my God. You gonna use Kevin Durant saved Curry. Oh, y'all gonna use that to slander Curry's name. Oh my God. I'm telling you what you're gonna do. You gonna say, them 2 rings and this and that, and the finals MVP went to goddamn KD. Curry can't be in front of Curry. That's what you're gonna do. I'm telling you what you're gonna do. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Jokic has three MVPs, and I'm telling you the MVPs is why Kobe's sitting at 10. That's a main factor. I don't want to hear about he should have more. He don't have more. They didn't give him more. Jokic has 3 of those. This is before Jokic. This list is before Jokic got 3. So I'm telling you what, be prepared. Be prepared. I'm trying to be prepared. Remember, listen to what the media be saying. I don't think y'all be listening. Do y'all not hear them? Who's better between him and Magic? Think about where they have Magic. If he's better than Magic, if they put him better than Magic, then he jumps into the top 5, 6 off the rip. This is not my narrative. I'm just telling you what is coming. Not me. I'm just telling you. You about to hear the most. I'm trying to tell you, but 2 years, 3 years, when he starts retiring and they start updating that list, Jokic in his 3 rings got to go somewhere. Not 3 rings, but 3. And I'm going to tell you right there, that's going to show y'all how much rings matter. Jokic has 1 ring, 3 MVPs. I guarantee y'all, he's going to be top 13 when the list comes out. Oh, he's going to jump in front of all them fucking, all that. He going to jump in front of all that. You see how they kind of saying he's the best? Is he the best center of all? Listen, are y'all not listening to me? I don't think y'all are hearing me. I don't think y'all are hearing. Y'all think I just be talking. They saying, is he the best center of all time? Where does he rank amongst centers? Now, I want y'all to think about what the fuck that sounds like. This is 1 center. This is 2 centers. Look at the numbers they got him at. 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, and 6. If they are pushing the narrative of is he top 1 or 2 all-time centers, where do you think Jokic will land? If number 1 is 3, number 2 is 5. See, the problem is y'all think the media has an opinion and it just stays opinion. Once the pen is written and the article is made, nigga, it's called a fact. It's not an opinion anymore. It becomes a fact because that vote counts. Scap Attack can't win an opinion. He can't change history. He can't change. That's where y'all miss the information. He can't change this. He can't change in 2000. He can't change that. I'm sorry. You can't change. That is what's written. That's what I'm going off of. You can go down and pull out Kobe had this series and that series. And yes, he can. Doesn't change a fact. Here's a fact. Okay. This is what I go off of history and facts. Okay. 2000. Shaq was the MVP in the league. Okay. He is ranked 1. Okay, so whatever comes after 1 is a sidekick. That's my opinion, not my opinion. That's my word. My word. You can say 1B, that's still number 2. Okay, now let's go to where Kobe was and where he fell at the end of the season. Kobe, 12. I didn't pick it. Okay, now the next one. Kobe is 9. Okay. Shaq is 3. 9. 9. Not me. I'm not voting. This is where they fail. They fail here. That has nothing to do with me. All right, the following year, Shaquille O'Neal, 3, ranked 3 in MVP votes. Let's see where Kobe landed. Five. Kobe, 5. Kobe is nothing, is what you're telling me? What the fuck does that have to do with what we talking about? I'm just telling you where they are. This is not my opinion. These are facts. Not my opinion. Facts. Right? You see the number where he landed after the season? 5. Shaq is 3. He's 5. Those are 3 championships after the season when they did it. Here you go. Shaq was 1-3-3. Kobe was 12-9-5. So when someone says Kobe was second behind Shaq, this is the data. Now, the next year, Kobe is 3. Yeah? Kobe is 3. Y'all like that. Yeah, right. If you're a Kobe fan. Shaq was 5. Kobe jumped Shaq. Kobe's the number 1 option. 0-2 or 3. If you listen to what I say, you notice I stopped before this year. So Kobe is now the number 1 option. He's in front of him. The next year, Shaq is 6. 03-04. Kobe is 3. The number 1 option. I have never said nothing wrong. You just not smart. You just don't know history. That's all. When I said that Tracy McGrady and Kobe they're trying to figure out who was the best, Kobe's 3 with 30 a game. Just to remind you. Tracy McGrady was 4, right behind him with 32 a game. You don't think they were asking the question? You don't think the media narrative was that? Like, come on. You don't think that? How you think they report news? Just say who's better than who, and then y'all get to going. That's how it started. King, What makes the media so credible? What makes them credible is that that's their actual job. I didn't say they were right or wrong. That's their job. I don't like it. I don't think that they're doing a good job. I think they're missing a whole bunch of elements because you don't know the playbook. You don't know the structure of the team. You don't know the work ethic of a guy. You don't know nothing. You don't even know who's the leader on the team. You don't know any of it, but you come up with lists. You devalue players. So no, I don't agree with they should be picking, but those are the ones who get paid to do it. So I have to go off of the information to do my data. Because at the end of the day, people, imagine, so you can see how this works. Let's say someone has one of the media. I'm talking to, let's say Shannon Sharp or Nick Wright, right? And we're debating. They list LeBron as 1 or 2, and I'm taking Kobe. How much data am I going to be hit with before I just say, nigga, the eye test? What data am I going to be able to use? How am I going to be able to use shooting percentage, 3-point percentage, clutch shots in the finals? But what the fuck am I going to be able to use in a debate that has to do with facts, not barbershop, where there's a result at the end? If this was a court case and we're using facts and data, how do I supposed to beat something with saying, nigga, shit, look, I get all in my feelings, panties start getting wet, starts crusting up because of the wind, oh, shit, you just hating on Kobe, Kobe has Shaq, y'all was just hating on him. He should have 3 finals MVPs. He should have the should don't work. That ain't a fact. What I supposed to go on there? Let me go ahead and take my 1 MVP, and then I'm going ahead and take these possible foes. So yeah, because them trophies that Steve Nash. I gotta call Steve Nash. Hey, Steve, can I use your 2 trophies because they're supposed to be Kobe's? Is that how I'm supposed to go in the fucking debate? The win or lose with some what ifs and some should haves. That's why y'all think y'all are winning with an opinion. Nigga, it's an opinion. If I think that I'm better than Michael Jordan, let's be honest. How the fuck are you gonna convince me that I'm not? Think about it. What logic are you going to use against someone who's not being logical? Because remember, when you don't have the data, all of it, you try to throw all of it. None of that shit matters. I bust this nigga at a Jordan camp. When we played against each other, you try to have 41. And you just start using whatever that makes sense to you. But when you're talking about having the debate of trying to prove, like I've seen one debate, how a debate's supposed to be. What a debate's supposed to be is this guy opens, he has his 2-3 minutes with his data. You go with no interruption, you go. Then you have a middle, closing. And then you take all the information that was given, then the judge rules on the data that was given. That's how debates work. So if you think you can debate somebody with Kobe being number 1 and 2, with I think I should, I remember all that, When he was averaging the same amount as Shaquille O'Neal and so why didn't he win Finals MVP? Oh yeah, because they ain't like Kobe at the time. That shit is not facts. That's just our opinion. That's it. There's nothing we can do about that. While niggas is bringing trophy after trophy. All right, this nigga got 1, 2, 3, 4, and you sitting there with your one. Nah, but the other niggas, that his trophy, that's supposed to be mine too. Like that, come on, man. Right? Opinions is for barbershop and online. But I was right there in front of the man, Stephen A. Smith. And I put this out there. And I gotta, you're right. That means I'm right, because he can't argue it. When I say no one respects the number 2 option rings, he knows he can't argue it. When have you ever seen statements made by players and Stephen A. didn't argue it? Right? Now, have y'all ever witnessed that? Have you ever witnessed a player going up there saying some shit and he let it slide? No, I was just thorough, knowing this is what he said before, this is his ruling, this is who he voted for, this. Bring the data. Throw it out there. Because remember, the conversation before, he was talking about rings, right? Remember, he was talking about, think about what I'm saying, him, Mad Dog. They was talking about rings and how LeBron is wrong. And I come up there and put the, no one respects this. Do you remember this? This. Huh? You remember Kobe had 3 rings. Y'all didn't respect him. Y'all called him a Robin to the point where he had to break up the Lakers dynasty to show he had to concede. He said it, I concede to what you're saying. He had to. It was reality. Because that actually happened. They were comparing them to. They were calling him a Robin to what's the name? That did happen. I just put it back into his plate. That's it. Kobe, no. Kobe was him. Kobe was him. Truth, did he get snubbed off of MVPs? Yes. That is a fact. But we can't use snubs and that as if they actually are his. Yes, he got snubbed. Was he the baddest nigga on the planet? Yes, he was. Was he the most scariest nigga to guard? Yes, he was. No one is questioning that. But when you're talking about legacy, you have to have the data. It's not about what you know. It's about what you can prove. I keep telling you, I have him too. Are you not listening to 2 in front of LeBron James? No matter how much I windmill, he don't go in front of these guys. I windmill because this is on the jersey. The nigga get traded tomorrow, I don't know the nigga. I don't even know if you are really a fan of me and you pay attention. I'm pretty sure you have noticed when Luka got traded, God damn it, I've been Luka in front of LeBron. Yeah, LeBron, we can trade LeBron right now. Have you ever heard me say we can trade Luka? Ever since Luka came, shit, we can trade LeBron right now for Giannis. We can trade that for KD. Yeah, we can trade LeBron for KD. Huh? Have you not been listening to that? I've been saying it the whole time. We got whatever we needed out of LeBron. Now it's Luka time. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a Laker fan first. if Steph Curry, if Steph Curry comes to the Lakers, he's third all time. In my book. Third all time. I listen, whatever, you don't gotta do it in the Laker jersey. You just gotta put it on. And I inherit me personally, I inherit your resume. So when you say I'm glazing LeBron, I'm glazing the nigga I have third in front of the niggas I hate, Kobe and Jordan. I'm not even a Jordan fan. I'm a fan, but he's not part of my all-time top 5. I respect your resume, and then I have my personal favorites. Kobe, Penny Hardaway. I don't know if I even have Penny Hardaway in the top 20. I stopped placing Penny Hardaway probably in 2007, 8. He was in, I don't know, people, if you heard my top 5 back then, you knew Penny was number 5. And then eventually, reality kicked in. You can't hold on no more. No, I don't spin. You just don't know the difference between an opinion. Your top 5. Have you never noticed when they say, yo, what's your top 5? And I always say my personal top 5 or the consensus top 5. Because if we're talking about my top 5, I don't give a fuck what you say after I say mine. It's irrelevant. It's mine. Have you not noticed? If you've been paying attention to Gil's Arena, Rashad says Kobe's number 1 all time. Have you heard anybody argue with him about that? I have Jordan number 1 because I got beat up. Enough. He puts Jordan 2. He puts Kobe 1. Have you heard anyone debate him over that? No, that's his opinion. What are we arguing a nigga opinion for? I think people get confused with opinions and the fact. Sometimes opinions turn into facts. Example, who you guys think is going to win the MVP? Whatever we say right now, that's an opinion. After MVP's done, whoever said the right one, that's a fact. I do opinionated facts, as someone said, that's the label that they do. Right now, we all have our opinions about what? Who's going to win tonight's championship? Right now, all of ours is just opinions. Today, right now, 12. When there's a champion crowned, niggas is wrong, niggas is right. Once they become right, that opinion became a fact. Then they were right. Their prediction became a fact. FYI. Now we can get to today. Who y'all got though? Who you got? Who you got? Who you got tonight? Was Holly ever hurt? I don't know, man. I don't know. That nigga hurt, not hurt. I don't know. The nigga didn't look hurt. He did look hurt. Shit, I don't know. Pacers, who? Come on. Oh, no, that's tomorrow. Oh, my God. I'm thinking it's Sunday. That means I ain't got shit to do today. Hey, who y'all got tomorrow? Pacers. Hey, look. No. For some of y'all out there, let me just see you. Let me just show y'all how my brain works. Now, I picked OKC to win the championship. You know, I play around. Y'all know when I'm fucking around. We're going back and forth. That's just for entertainment. But I picked OKC to win, right? McCants picked the Pacers. Downstairs, all decorated OKC, right? I'm just going with history. Scott Foster's on it, I'm pretty sure. The black, what's his name? Tony Brothers are going to be on it, all right? All right, I'm thinking, okay, finals MVP, Shea's a new face. They're going to give him a championship, right? Now, if they lose, you already know I'm coming in Pacers gear. I snatch all this shit down, put it Pacers, right? Pretend I'm the Pacers, right? Just to fuck with Rashad. Now, we know when Rashad comes, which I thought he was there tomorrow, but they say he's on Wednesday. Now, this is how far in front I am of thinking. Rashad picks Pacers. So that means if Pacers win on Wednesday, he's going to come to brag about the Pacers because he thinks he beat me. Right? Which to you guys, he beat me. For me to then say and use his Kevin Durant logic against him. See, I'm already prepared. Remember what he was saying about Kevin Durant jumping ship and going to the team that beat him to win. How can he be this? Oh, guess what? Larry was a Knicks fan. Didn't the Pacers beat the Knicks for you to jump on the bandwagon of the Pacers to win a championship, to then brag about it? You see how that shit boomerang, bing, knock him back out. Diabolical, ain't I? I'm so far ahead. The one thing see me, I picked OKC because the niggas that beat my team, I'm rooting for them to beat the team. But no, you jumped on the team that beat you, but then you don't respect Kevin Durant? That's a contradiction. It's not the same get down, lay down. You don't think it's the same to jump on the team that beat you? Who does that? I thought we jump on the team that's playing against the team that beat us. I thought it was a no-no. Huh? You root against the what? That is law. You go for the team that beat your team. That's always been the rule of a fan. Never. I've never heard. You know how. Listen. You know. I'm right? You don't jump on the team that beat you and took you out of the playoffs. No, I was not rooting for Minnesota. I was wearing and rooting for Ant-Man. Very different. I found the loophole. I found the loophole. But remember, I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was too busy fucking with the Knicks and the Pacers. I was jumping back from, right? He was rooting for the Knicks, then jumped to the Annie. Boy, I can't wait to pull it out. But but you can see I'm already thinking, I'm already on top of that thought process. But I personally think that I think, the opinion, I think it's going to be like 10 to 12. I think it's going to be 10 to 12. Like if you are planning on making Shea the face of the NBA, then that means he has to win this championship. He has to get this finals MVP, right? And for you to do that, it can't be some nail-biting close game, because when it's a close game, you don't know what the fuck. Offensive rebound, kick it out a three, right? Come down from half court, shoot some threes, right? You can't control a nigga getting hot. You know, going to the basket, getting fouled, calling it, not calling it, that's in control. But somebody coming down, Hallie coming out the pick and roll and just chucking some threes and then hit 5 in a row, you can't control none of that. So there has to be some type of distance. There has to be some type of distance to make up for something like that. So I'm personally thinking it's going to be like 10, 15. And yeah, Shay's married. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right now, you know, I think we're going to go all the way into the 17th before the season's over for Gil's Arena. And then our big discussion is, and that's where I went to Milwaukee, you know, talking about the next step, right? Talking about that next jump to the football show, where we're going to start adding Gil don't know history, Moses Malone. What does Moses Malone have to do with? Like he was the MVP the year I was born. Somebody asked me that on a live. But what does Moses Malone have to do with anything? But yeah, the football show right now, we're trying to confirm Skip, which is probably 99% done. And from there, you know, go to talk to T.O., get him on board. What was you thinking when you said we ran him the fuck out of there on First Take reference? Listen. I was trying, like, it slipped out, but it slipped out in the actual way that it was done in real life. Like, we ran, like, you know what I mean? We ran him the fuck out. Like, it was part of how, like, sometimes you got to say stuff so people understand it. Yeah, we ran him the fuck out of here. Like, it just flowed better, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, ooh, got him. Yeah, I'm not getting that job. That's what I was thinking. I'm glad I'm glad more players in the media now. Hopefully they involve y'all more in voting. Yeah. Like I don't know how you become a voter. Listen, there's a big war going on. Bobby said Braun goes to Cleveland. Would they win the East? It depending on who's left on the team. It still all depends on who's left on the team. But I do wish we had more of a vote. So we can, I want to vote so I can see what the process is. Like what is the process? What is the criteria? So I can really try to get an understanding on, like, imagine like trying to tell somebody how to, like, the future, how you supposed to go about being one of these greats. You know what I mean? Like if you whatever your job is, let's say you're a content creator, wouldn't you want to know how to become a Kai or this or that? You would. But you know, from that, we don't know because we're just watching from the outside, trying to figure out what the nigga doing. Maybe you got the thumbnails, got this, what kind of camera you're using. Like, we don't have these informations, right? So you got to sit there and ask the question: what kind of camera you use? What kind of this? What is the color? Like, I even asked Stephen A. Smith, "Hey, what color looks better on TV? Like, what color?" Like, those are the questions I'm asking. Right, like, you know what I mean? Like the color, this, what color goes with what looks, what pops, what like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like even with presidents, facial hair. Why don't presidents have facial hair? Like, y'all don't never want to know some of these goddamn answers. Can there be a single president? What will be like? Why can't a single president be the president? What does the like? I go seek those answers, and then I get them and try to relay them to you. I ain't know y'all out this motherfucker with snipers just sniping the messenger. Like, god damn, Leonidas. I just came here with the motherfucking heads and told you, hey nigga, this is gonna be one of yours. He said it, all right? Don't kick me in the hole. I didn't do this. The nigga back there, that nigga back there, the big nigga who got the earring right here. He got a whole bunch of people, big as fuck. Him. Yeah, he sent me with these heads. And he said, if y'all don't bow down, this is gonna be one of yours. And yeah. And then you kick the nigga in the hole like like he's the problem. No, he's not. I'm not the problem. The problem is problem is old school. Yeah, this that chick. Yeah, this that chick Hearns, man. I'm dialed in. I'm dialed in on Laker. Chick Hearns used to come to my games, man. Listen. I remember I'm playing. I don't know if you can pull it up, but my first, just so y'all know, my first real game where I had a good game was against the Lakers. My first bad game was against the Lakers. And just for context, so Chick Hearns used to come to my high school games, right? So he used to watch me. And we played the Lakers for the first time, for me, it was preseason in Maui. And this is why I hate Big Shot Bob, but don't say nothing. Fuck him, right? So, right, it's crowded. Kobe and Shaq. Whoo! Like, damn, that's fun. Like, I'm in the layup line, like, yo, like, you know, the crowd coming me, I'm doing all kind of shit in layup line. Like, I'm trying to get the ooh, we got Jason Richardson doing that freaky shit he do. I'm in there trying to get my shit boosties. My boosties was extra bouncy, right? Kobe here, Shaq here, Lisa Leslie in the front. I mean, extra bouncy in the legs. Now, I'm a bench player. I get in at the end of the game. Now reality kicked in, right? Now Kobe watching me. Oh shit! Nerves kicked in. He ain't in the game, right? No, he's out. He's out. Like, this is the sorry players we in. All right, Robert Horry was one of us, right? So he in. I come with a pick and roll, and I never knew hard showed, right? He hard showed Robert Horry, and I got scared and fell. Oh shit! And fell. Ball. He grabbed the ball, looked back, scored, and he's laughing. Right? Everybody else is laughing too. And then I remember getting a steal, went on a fast break. The crowd's like, ooh, and legs gone. Oh, yeah. All wiggly legs. So, like, all in my head, I'm about to windmill, all wiggly legs, man. I barely made the layup. Like, it's just like, oh, shit. They booed. The fuck? Fuck y'all booing me for? Like, yeah, I was hot. So that was my reality right there, right? them Hawaiian niggas boo on layups. That's all I got out of that. Them fucking Hawaiian niggas boo on layups. I don't like Hawaii. I never went back. Then the next time, my best game was right after that. We played them in Bakersfield. I got pulled in the game, and I went 3 for 3. Nigga had 7 points. And Chick Hearns is on the mic talking good shit. Huh? 3 for 3, niggas. On my team, boy, you talking about calling your friends, nigga. I told y'all. Now, Kobe wasn't in the game, so that don't you don't need to ask that. Was Kobe guarding you? No, he wasn't. It don't matter. Them niggas in this jersey, 3 for 3. Sam, look it up. That was the best game of my rookie year. I'm talking about from preseason all the way till about damn near February. That's all I did, yeah, nigga. Every time, y'all done scored 3 for 3 against the Lakers, back-to-back champs, huh? Back-to-back champs. I scored 7 on them. You couldn't tell me nothing. But that's how indebted. Like, listen, y'all think I be bullshit. When I seen the Lakers, man, I became him. See, I know y'all don't know my Laker history because what y'all do is y'all Google and then y'all add years where I was hurt and all that. So you think my Laker stats is my Laker stats. And that's not my Laker stats. My Laker stats against the Lakers is top tier. When I played against them, I was top tier. I was top. I was the man with the master plan against the Lakers. Look at that, 14, 13. You couldn't tell me shit. And then my last game of the season, boy, come on, y'all. Come on, man. As a Laker fan, come on, man. Come on, man. We playing against the Kobe. Look, Kobe got 44. 44. 33. Nigga, y'all couldn't tell me shit. I took 26. Nigga, I'm not even the best player on my team. I'm option 3, nigga, not today. This is the last game of the season. You thought I was gonna pass the ball to you niggas on the last day? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna bench me. You can't bench me. This is the last game. You can't do nothing. Now, 26 of them. What? I wasn't guarding Kobe. I don't know who was getting their ass booked. That had to have been Jason Richardson. Talk about, oh man, let me get him back. Not today. You had all year, nigga. You had 3 games, you and Kobe. No, this is the last game of the season. I don't know if I'm going to be back here. I got to get my dollar up. 26. Whoo. Woo. Boy. No, I didn't guard Kobe. No, and if he did have 44 on me, what do I care for? It's Kobe Bryant. Huh? Talking about I didn't play with it. But listen. All you niggas out here who say I don't play defense, man, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You don't know me like that. You don't know my defense like that. I was a lockdown defender. College, lockdown. Lockdown the best of them. NBA came in, lockdown. Gil, you lost. Nigga, I was the third option. The win or the loss didn't have nothing to do with me. That's them niggas. That's what they got paid for. I was making $300,000. I was the brokest nigga on that team because one, I already spent that. So I wasn't making $300,000. But you talking about defense? Look at the nigga I was guarding. Huh? Where he at? Right here, Derek Fisher. Nigga, 2 for 11, 6 points. Huh? Where was he going, huh, dog? Huh? That's my man right there. Locked up. Then they tried to bring Brian Shaw in. Locked him up. I didn't think so. Huh? Yeah, you're done with my man right here. Smush Parker was my man. Locked him up. Yeah. I can only, listen. I can only lock down the nigga they give me. If they didn't want to give me Kobe Bryant, dude, that ain't my problem. They said, Gil, Derek Fisher, all right, coach, I got this. hey, don't worry about him over here. Easy work. Lockdown defender. I don't know why they didn't put me on Kobe. I was the better defender. I would have clamped them up. I think they was probably afraid that Kobe was going to score 60. Shit, I'm going to just be honest. Forgot, at this time, I was still heavy Kobe. I was still fanning. I would have let the nigga score 70, 80. Huh? How much you need to pass Michael Jordan? You need 7 more points? All right, look, you shoot the 3, I'll foul you. So you get 3 right off the jump. All right? Then I'll do the crossover. You hit it with the steal, going dunk. Huh? You couldn't trust me to end. Nigga, you crazy. But y'all see, locked up. Damn, I was a good defensive player. I ain't even gonna lie. And I know, I seen it in the comment. Everybody talking about John Stockton. Look, I'm gonna just be honest. I was working on some things my rookie year. Everything was a little too fast my rookie season. Okay? My rookie season didn't go the way that that shit was different, you know? The white man is the white man, man. He had a lot of shit going on, doing little things I didn't know of. No, but my next year, this year right here, I got him. I got him back. Kobe, look at Kobe and Shaq assists. Four and five. You and T-Mac didn't guard. What? Nigga, I'm a point guard. I am 6'4". What the fuck am I guarding a shooting guard for? And I got a shooting guard on a team. The fuck is his job? Huh? What kind of stupid nigga? I sound like Steven. Nigga, that's his job. He's the shooting guard. You match the fuck who you match up with. What, I supposed to guard Shaquille O'Neal too, nigga? Because what? If Kobe at the shooting guard want to guard me, god damn it, good luck. Okay, that's you. Big guarding small makes sense. Small trying to guard big, dummy. Now, when I had Earl Boykins in the game with me, god damn it, I had to guard the 2. Okay? Did the 2s eat? Yes, they did. Huh? Easy meal. When niggas was in like this with me and Earl. Having good old lunch. I'm mad Earl and nigga. Every time Earl got in the game, I was mad as fuck because I had now got to run around with them fucking 2s. Now, you seen T-Mac when T-Mac scored the goddamn 60? You seen little highlights with me in it? Well, I don't even know why I'm in this. Gil, you guard him. For what? For what? That was for what? Why? The nigga, our best defenders is having troubles. What you gonna put me on for? You supposed to start with me, right? Then you scale up to tier 1 defense. You don't go tier 1, tier 1.5, tier 2, then tier 4. Nigga, that sounds like disastrous. He out there. Me. Y'all seen the video? Nigga didn't even do nothing, just shit. Cause I seen what he did to them last niggas. Huh? I seen what he did to the ones before. I remember when Kobe said, "You gonna guard me?" I was like, right? Inside, nigga, I'm not dumb. I'm watching what you doing. He gets paid. This nigga right here, number 2, Deshaun Stevenson. He gets paid to guard the best player. That's his actual job. You're scoring on him. That the thing he's supposed to do great. You are eating through that. And I supposed to say, hey man, hey, don't do your job no more. Let me do it. Oh, man, you know how goofy you have to be if you think you that nigga. Like I said, watch out, I got him. Okay. Huh, y'all be sounding dumb out there sometimes. I tried it against LeBron in the playoffs. Hey man, I got him, dog. He sprained my wrist, right? Came full speed, did that quick crossover, and I did one of those. Yep, done. Had to take Toradol shots in my ass to play because I couldn't move my wrist. Before that, I called out Dwayne Wade. Oh, that nigga can't shoot. Easy guard. Just, you know. Let me show y'all what happened. The first game we played against each other after those comments. This is sometimes you just got to stay in y'all place. And I'm telling y'all from experience, okay? You can jump out the window if you want to. There's some niggas out there that got some shit that you don't want to see. And it, huh? That nigga missed 5 shots. That nigga had 37 and 12. 16 free throws. I said the nigga that couldn't shoot, that nigga didn't even try. He didn't even try to shoot. 37. Oh, I had 27, but that was neither the point. I said he couldn't shoot. This nigga had 37 on me. And the best thing about it is, this is what happened in this game, though. See, my man was, see, they tried to be slick. See, them niggas tried to be slick. They had put Dwayne Wade at the point to force me to guard him. But I was slicker. I was slicker. I'm going to guard that nigga Rashad Butler. He was kind of tall. Then I was like, let me guard Eddie Jones. See, all the niggas was fucking me up, right? It was all fucking me up. Right? I was waiting for Damon Jones to come in and shit like that. But it was they did that shit on purpose. And this is what he did to me. Plus 19. And then there was a point in time where Larry Hughes subbed out and I was forced to guard him. It was the quickest, it was the quickest 12 points that nigga ever done probably scored. And nigga took that personal, real personal. So all I'm saying is, just because you think you can stop somebody in your position, don't mean you can jump down to another nigga position and play some defense. And that was kind of like the last nigga I called out, Dwayne Wade, publicly. And we played him third game of the season too. And I watched the first 2 games. The first 2 games. And look, the nigga didn't shoot no threes. The only 3 he shot was against us. And then he didn't make another 3 until goddamn game 14. He had 21 and then 28. And when he got to town, I called the nigga. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, man, how you good? You good? Yeah, you know, the shit that the media, you know how they do, man. They just be, you know, mixing the shit up, man. I ain't mean it like that. That was me. Oh, I was backtracking like a motherfucker that day. 21, 28, and we got you next. Oh yeah, this nigga's warming up for something. You said Kobe was compared to T-Mac and even T-Mac thought, not even T-Mac thought he was better. So you don't think the person who led the NBA in scoring and him and Kobe was going back and forth, you don't think he thought he was better? Man, do y'all just be saying shit just to say it, or do y'all really like think about it? You don't, because I think then doesn't Kobe have a video where he says the hardest person he had to guard throughout was Tracy McGrady? Isn't that what Kobe said? All right. All right, let's look at the games between them two. All right, here's a game. Kobe had 38. T-Mac had 38. Okay, just you know, we're just gonna go so we can see and come to a conclusion of what we think T-Mac was thinking. Okay, because we don't know. I didn't ask him that because I didn't even know that was we. So Kobe had 38. T-Mac had 38. Okay, so right now they probably sitting there trying to figure out whatever. All right, where's the next one? Damn, Grant Hill. Okay, Kobe. Man, I be forgetting Grant Hill was on that team. Tracy 21, Kobe 21. Okay. This is my first time looking this stuff up, so. Oh, they only played twice against each other that year. They only played against each other 2 times. They both had identical points, but I'm pretty sure if a nigga leads the league in scoring, he beats Kobe for it. I'm pretty sure the ego says you think you're better, right? So I'm just gonna go. It's my opinion, but I'm gonna think that T-Mac probably thought he was better at that moment in time. Rings or not. Just like I'm pretty sure Giannis probably thinks he's better than SGA and better than Jokic, right? I mean, you know, ego is ego. Yeah, my wingspan, yeah. I think 6'11" and a half, maybe. They're not giving the money out in OnlyFans. Man, we need to come up with something better than mostly fans, man. Yeah, we got to come up with something better than mostly fans. That's done. That didn't wore itself out. We need to do something that's more. I call it more engaging. All right, I'm about to listen. I'm about to get on some Call of Duty for a little bit. If anybody want to join me, man, try to get some games in. All right, I don't think we're going. We're not doing gaming today. We're not doing gaming today. I'm trying to figure out. what Rashad is talking about. You know, he does so much with his emotions. Like he put something of Robert Ory in the. He put something in the chat with Robert Ory making 2 shots, and then he put silence. And he could pull up 2 highlights to say silent. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's gonna say, "See, people care." Yeah. People. When I say people, I don't mean you. I mean obviously somebody. I'm pretty sure somebody cares about Robert Horry, right? But hey, he got a gold jacket. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do this. Let me chat GPT. Oh no. There's another way of looking up the percentages of Hall of Fame. Making the Hall of Fame. Let's see. So Robert Horry got 7 rings. So let's see the percentage of who has a higher percent. Okay, so they do have it. Okay. Basketball References. I'm ranked 159th on the Basketball Reference Hall of Fame probability. I have a 21% chance of making the Hall of Fame. No rings. Robert Horry, not currently listed with a formal Hall of Fame probability score. God damn it. Huh? Do we care about rings? Huh? Is the rings reality? Does all rings equal the same? Says no. Don't blame me. I mean, if you really believe deep down inside your heart that a Kevin Durant ring, a Steph Curry ring is the same as, let me see. No. Because we can all walk around here when, you all walk around here. I'm a champion. Most of the time, whoever your team is, if you're a Golden State Warrior fan, I'm pretty sure you don't know at least 12 niggas that won rings on the team throughout those years. Because they was gone the next year. But they got a ring. They got one. They won one. They say they champions. Since y'all say all championships are the same. They want a third one too right here, right? Yeah, that's suit. Yeah. If I say this name, he got 2 rings. Y'all think y'all can figure it out? I know y'all gonna Google, so that's what makes it funny. Y'all gonna Google. But he won 2 rings. He's a champion. Hold on. Not no John Sally. Y'all know a nigga named Dickie? Skipskin? He had 2 rings, baby. Champion, 2-time champion. Y'all respect his rings? Huh? Y'all never even heard of the man. Don't know him. Now you gotta sit there and try to Google to see what team he played for. Huh? Since all rings matter. Played for the Bulls. He was with Michael Jordan. Nobody remember this shit. You see what they're doing to Scottie Pippen with 6 rings? You think a nigga care about Dickie? He got to try to convince his own family he was on a team. This nigga in history doing shit like that. Hey, see, this is what this is me and Michael Jordan. See, that's me right in the back. That's me in the back, right? That's Michael Jordan. You know him. See, that's Scottie Pippen. You know him. See me, I was right there. Yeah, 2 rings. Yeah, we was out here killing. They couldn't stop us. 72-10. He's that. He got to convince his kids that he was on a team with Michael Jordan. And you think his rings actually matter to him and his family. But y'all don't give a fuck about a nigga sitting on the bench winning rings. Nick had 5 points in the finals. I mean, he had 5 more than me. But he had 5 points in the finals. Came in at the end of the game. You think he can sit down? He can't even sit down with the niggas on his team talking championship talk. If they all had a championship talk, huh? There's gonna be the starters, and then there's gonna be everybody else. Get your ass. Oh, you better sit in that line, boy. But he do got 5. Hey, 5. Listen, 5 points. Shit, 5 in the finals, nigga. What? Give me 5. So as much as I hate, I am mad. That nigga got 5 points. Everybody I know on my fucking team. See, that's everybody. Him, he got a ring. Goddamn McGee got a ring. Goddamn Karan, Deshaun, Brendan, all them niggas got rings. I was carrying these niggas, man. I was carrying them 3 times a day, practicing, carrying. Come on, niggas, I got y'all game after game. These niggas got rings. Hell yeah, yes. Practice after practice, game after game, shot after shot. They get to do this in my face. Huh? Imagine having a conversation, talking. Yeah, nigga, look. Yeah, he used to rebound for me. And then nigga like, well, I got a ring. And then you gotta, sit there and say some goofy shit. Now, when niggas feel embarrassed, they always throw money. Oh, with your broke ass. You got to do that when a nigga got something over you. You start using money. Now, you hear it online all the time. How you start talking about a nigga headline or some shit, nigga be like, yeah, you over there sitting there broke. That's when you know you got a celebrity, when they start using money. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of my teammates got they got that ring shit over me. I'm not gonna lie. Even Richard Jefferson. College, he got a championship. He won with LeBron. Yeah, I know Jason Caffey. Is Tyrese Halliburton better than you with the ring? Let me look. I only think he he only in his 4th year. No. He's only what, 2-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA? 20 and 10. All right, with 29 and 5, 20 and 10. That kind of equals each other out. Yeah, he wins a chip and a Finals MVP. He can argue. He can argue. He can argue. No, he can argue. I'm gonna look. I mean, he can argue. Like I don't just go off of my opinion. I go and look and see. And 18 and 9. I mean, his career 17 and 8. Right, 18 and 9 this year. Right? I mean, even though I was on the point side, he's on the assist side. He can argue. Win a championship, Finals MVP. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. 4th year, 2-time All-Star. By the age of 23. Hey, listen, he'll be in the same. Oh, he didn't make it this year. Because there's, 3-time All-NBA by the age of 25, 24. It's I think there's only like 30 of us, but all the 30s is coming up. It's these new niggas that's coming in. The eye test is hard with Halle because this game is awkward. So it don't look sexy, but it's his game. So by 20, okay, because I like to do age. By 23, yeah. By 23, he's a 2-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA player by the age of 23. So yeah, he would be in front of me. Yeah, no doubt. Dang, these niggas, these zeros is pushing me down. Shit, there was one point I was 1, then Westbrook came, and Dame came, and then Kevin Love came, and then, whoo! Woo! Now this nigga, Maxey got the 0. These little niggas, man, damn. All right, man, but I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna get on some Xbox. I think I'm gonna go live later. I really wanna get my 2K game up. I need to get my 2K game up, so I gotta play you niggas for some cash. I need some of that money. All right, appreciate you guys, and then hey, man, for that nigga, I know I forgot this. I forgot to finish you off. Too raw for TV, brother. Get your feelings out, man. If it comes out my mouth, I'm going to research it. If you think I'm trolling, obviously I'm going to sound like I'm trolling. Right? Like when I was over there and he was talking about, what did T-Mac said? When he said, if KD came to Houston, and then he threw in what's the name, and I tried to pretend that I didn't know what it was. I'm trolling. That's trolling. That's when I'm trolling. Because ain't no damn way them two niggas together is going to win the championship. So I just pretend I don't know who he is. All right, that's it. Gamer tag is Hibachi Gil. Hibachi Gil. So, all right. Appreciate you letting me rant, get my little shit off. But I might be on First Take. I know they trying to figure out like what kind of group they want to put together. And I know I'm more on that side. Especially since I goddamn nigga said fuck. But I'm right there. I mean, I did give my credit. T-Mac said I was a savant, and then Stephen A agreed. So, they might look past that, and I just got to clean up my act on my wordplay, and then hopefully I get in the door. Other than that, I still got my own stuff. You know, I'm still gonna do me. Appreciate you though. All right, but look, hey man, listen. The fact that y'all are reacting and y'all are creating content off the content is a good thing. I'm gonna just be honest. Like, you know, if a nigga didn't take nothing from it, that means I ain't do my job. I'm not entertaining. I didn't say nothing worth you even commenting on. I'm gonna, to be honest. So I know I can say something that makes me right when you unravel all the bullshit, but still give you enough to go after. This nigga, I'm just looking at, he did put 24 in there when he changed the whole age and everything, but all right, I see you niggas trying to call me. I'm gonna be there, okay? Let me finish up, let me wrap up. But appreciate you guys, thank you, and hopefully I'll see you guys later tonight, but for sure tomorrow, it's championship time. It's championship time. And then I know I said on first take, if Pacers win, I got to wear a clown suit again, and I got to wear Carl Anthony's. Or I mean, it's both the same, right? Carl Anthony's jersey. All right. So, yeah. Imagine wearing that jersey after the shit you said. You know what I mean? Like imagine, like I called him that, and then I got to wear the jersey, which makes so.